What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Wanted to make a little video, something that came on my mind the past few days. Everyone in their Forex journey or their trading journey will come to this point where you think, should I just quit? Am I just going to keep losing money? Is this even worth it? You know? Number one, it is worth it. Number two, if you don't think you have the ability to be a successful trader or the mentality to be a successful trader, you do. But it's not going to become easy. You have to work for it. It's going to take extreme patience, resilience, and grit. But once you overturn and start to reach that time period, or not time period, but you start to reach profitability, then your life is going to start changing pretty fast. This is coming from someone that is just now starting to become profitable. I haven't made millions of dollars, nothing like that, and nothing even close to that. So I'm not saying this from someone who's already made it, already has everything figured out. I'm in this journey with you guys. But think about it like this. This is something I've heard a couple people say, and I think about it pretty often. If you go to college or university for 4 years, 6 years, whatever it may be, to study something, to study a certain skill set or study a certain field, and you're wanting to get a job in that and move up the ranks, whatever it may be, before you're making, let's just say, six figures a year, you may get lucky, unless you're a doctor or something, but you may get lucky and get 60 to 80K right when you get your first job. And then after that, you're going to be working for however many years to get that six-figure mark. With Forex, anything is possible. You can easily make there's people making six figures in a day, six figures in a week, but obviously that's not realistic for a lot of us, especially if you're trading on a funded account, things like that. But think about it. My point of where I'm going with this is, if you're willing to, or if people study, for 4 to 6 years, they're in college, they're in university for, many, many years, just to get a 60K salary or whatever it may be, in hopes to, start making 100, 150, 200K, whatever. There's usually a cap, unless you have some sort of really unique skill set. But they're willing to work years and years to get into that position till they start making really good money that they're really happy and satisfied with. And even then, they're still trading their time. They're still trading, usually 40 to 60, maybe even more hours a week just to make that money. And with trading, you can literally make this, you can literally trade for a day, or you can trade for an hour to a day and be done. You might not even take a trade every day. If you have a big funded account or multiple funded accounts, you might only need to trade once a week, 2-3 times a month. And percentage wise, it's going to make up to, however much you want to make, but do the math, it can be pretty quick. Make a percentage or two, 3, 4, 5% in one trade. You only need a couple of those a month, or even one of those a month, and you're good. So if you're on this journey and you've been trading for less than 2 years and you're already wanting to quit, give it another thought. Think about the possibilities that trading can give you once you make it over to that profitability. Think about how your life can change. You can maybe get out of your job, whatever it may be, if you don't like it, and start living the type of lifestyle you want to live. For me, that's not being super rich, being a multi-millionaire, having yachts and stuff like that. That's not even the type of lifestyle I want. For me, my goal would be to eventually be able to make some sort of full-time wage with this and not be grinding 40 to 60 hours a week in a job to make the same amount of money. Just to replace that pretty much. And I think it's a realistic goal. And I know it is a realistic goal. So, but what I'm saying is, if people are willing to put, 4 to 6, 8 years into school to learn a skill set and become good at something, why would you only be trading for a year or 2 years and all of a sudden want to quit? Some people want to quit after a couple months, 6 months. Those people are the ones that you weed out really early, that just, they don't have the mindset for it, right? This is something that is a long-term goal. Think about it as, okay, if I dedicate however many years it's going to take, for everyone's going to be different. I'm on year 3 of my trading journey. I'm starting to see profitability, and there's been many times where I want to quit, but that's only 3 years compared to 4 to 6 years in college, or if you go to grad school, it could be even more. If you want to be a doctor, you might be in school for 8 years plus. So think about it like that, and the opportunities are endless. So it's not something that there's a cap to. There's no cap. There's literally no cap, no barrier to entry. You can start trading with $10, $50, whatever, in a light account. I don't suggest doing that, but technically you can. But give yourself some time. Be patient. Start trying to learn the skill set, and let's say start working on something every single week. Maybe you want to start increasing your win rate. Maybe you want to start managing your trades better. Start learning those ins and outs of your trading strategy, ins and outs of your trading plan, and start executing based on that. And look at yourself at the end of every week, at the end of every month, at the end of every quarter, at the end of every year of your trading journey. And if you're slowly progressing, eventually you will make it. You will make it to profitability. You will make it to whatever goal, whatever that end goal is for you. Again, for everyone, it's going to be different. But give yourself some time and patience. Again, say it takes 6 to 8 years for you to become where you want to in trading. But think about the freedom that you will get once you get there. Think about the freedom you'll have, and not having to sit at your desk for 8 to 10 hours a day, or drive yourself to work, having to sit in traffic. You'll be able to literally trade from your phone, trade from your desktop, have your little office, trade for, hop on the charts for an hour or 2 a day, and then be done. And then you have so many more opportunities that will open up for you in terms of business. You can start other things, work on hobbies, go to the gym, whatever it may be. Just start thinking about it in that mindset. It doesn't make sense to me that people are willing to put so much effort into schooling, into college, into graduate school, into master's programs, whatever it may be, and not hating on anyone who does that. I have some friends who do it, and props to them. They made it through it. But if your goal is not to work a 9-to-5 type of job the rest of your life, then be patient with yourself. Dedicate multiple years to this skill set, and you'll eventually start seeing the fruit from that labor. You'll eventually start getting to the point where you start to see your life change. And that's what we all want, right? That's what we're all focusing on getting towards. And I know this probably sounds super repetitive, but just something I had on my mind. And just don't quit. If you keep going at this skill set, you keep improving, and you keep you're analyzing yourself, realizing the mistakes you're making, and working to not make those mistakes over and over again, eventually you will make it. Eventually you're going to make it. You're going to get there. You're going to get that funded account. You're going to get that big enough live account where you can start making really insane money very quickly, and your life's going to start changing. But it takes patience. It takes grit. It takes immense amount of persistence to do this and to make it full-time. And I'm not even full-time yet, so I'm not saying this from someone who is full-time, but I'm not going to quit because I know the opportunities and the possibilities that there is in this game. So hope you guys maybe got a little something out of this video. I know that I kind of rambled for a little bit there, but I just wanted to have a raw little uncut talk with you guys, because I know I've been there, wanting to quit. You have a bad week, you have a bad month, you're just thinking over and over, is this for me, and am I going to make it? And for some people it isn't for them. So you have to be the own judge of that. But for those of you that really want it, quitting is just not an option. For me, quitting is not an option because I want that freedom. I want financial freedom, I want time freedom, I want to be able to do what I want when I want with my life, and I don't want to have to sit at my desk for 8 hours a day. So that's my goal, and I'm just being real with y'all. Hope you guys got something out of this. Leave any comments below if you did get something out of it, or if you guys have any more video ideas, anything you guys want to see in the future. Appreciate it. See y'all on the next one.